Hello? Test. Test, test. Test, test. It is me, I'm testing. Yes, I'm testing. Got to see, I'm testing. Can you see I'm testing? If this microphone be testing, and if this mic be testing. I love it, yeah. Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know out there if you've got any audio issues, any sort of weird things. It's Saturday, July 4th, 2020, in America, on the West Coast, 10 a.m. Still morning technically. Thank you everybody for joining. We're going to do as we always do and just hang out with those Saturday morning cartoons. I'm your host, this guy. This Saturday, as with every other Saturday, a lot has happened on Earth, I guess. Were they good things? Man, I don't know. Oh, let's get that refresh. He needs to crawl back in that mouse hole, that rat hole he came from. Oh, low poly box, 6 triangles. Okay, nice. It's a weird looking box. No. Who's this guy? Late to meeting a signal. What? Is it reporter at the Nation? I thought King Klippenstein was a made up name. I thought it was a false name. Yeah. Whoa! Damn, that dude just got roasted. Yeah, okay. I guess I gotta talk about this. I don't want to talk about this. I mean, for where I stand in this issue with this pedo Captain General Jeffrey Blorpenstein and his accomplices, Ghislaine Maxwell, and everybody else that hopped on the Lolita Express. Like these pictures right here, this photo is like, okay, they're standing at some sort of party, like some sort of black tie event. We've all been to a party before. I mean, even if you're a dork, you've been to like some family wedding or something. Here's the deal. There are photographers walking around everywhere, and they're just trying to get pictures of people, and especially for celebrities. They just like try to like take photos of different combinations of celebrities. And also there are people that, dude, obviously this Elon Musk guy, right? He's running like the foremost electric, no fossil fuel car company in the world. Of course there's going to be hangers-on that are trying to get a photo with this guy. Like, it looks like he was walking, and this Ghislaine Maxwell just kind of like swooped up and probably said like, hey, I love the car or something. Like, to post that is indicating that there's any sort of like camaraderie or something is ludicrous. I mean, yeah, the dude might have flown on it. Maybe he did fly on the plane. I don't even know. I don't think Elon Musk was like that dude. He probably did. The flying on the plane again, that's not even like a big deal. Yeah. Stupid cat. Anyway, like this guy posting this photo of these two people. Yeah, I mean, there they are. There's a criminal and there's a guy that everybody loves to hate. or like or hate because he talked about stuff or smoked weed. Like, dude, like here it is. This is a photo. This guy says, "Did you block me? Did you block this poor woman too?" It's like probably she only had like 40 followers on Twitter. If you don't know, they found her Twitter like immediately when Jeffrey Epstein was being held in prison. So yeah, I don't know. That's sort of this sort of thing like rubs me the wrong way. I don't love this guy. Okay, I don't love this guy. I hate this evil wench. But like just posting a photo of them at a party, her hands are behind her back, like there's like he's like in passing. He like did he even notice like who and who's this lady, his ex-wife? Like, guy. Yeah. He got roasted. Straight up. I only block people as a direct result. And then Ralph, I'm a journalist. It's like a couple of different burns he's locked inside of this one. Like, he's making fun of the dude's age, obviously, as well as how he looks. He looks like a little portly sort of guy who has a high squeaky voice that eats glue and paste. Dude got ripped. Did you block this poor woman too? It's like, no, because he probably didn't follow her. And also, dude, don't share this like it's them vacationing in the Hamptons, you know, with a gaggle of underage, you know, sex slaves. Like, give me a break. This lady was around, man. Does that mean that everybody in that In-N-Out that are eating burgers, like, next to her are also accomplices in her evil deeds? I legitimately wonder if that's the kind of correlation that people have got going on in their heads with stuff like this. Like, the more destructive image is obviously this lady, Ghislaine Maxwell, at Chelsea Clinton's wedding. You know, poking out like, oh, my niece. That's a sweaty photo. That's a photo that hard to shake. Yeah, let's move right along here. Oh, there we go. This is what I wanted. It took long enough. No, there we go. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope well. We got Lefty, Cherry Crush playing. These guys plucked straight out of 1988. So what screaming Jim got going on? Hey guys, hope we're really rocking again. Jesus, that dude spends way too much money on that haircut. You know he does. You know he does. Look at this little weird little penis tie. That weird little pencil knife. Patrick Bateman looking mother. He actually looks the most normal of all like the sick cadre around that President Chimp guy. He looks like the less egregious or something. Took a high school photo. Everybody just infantilized. What is it when you don't infantilize somebody, when you like adolescentize? You turn them back into like a teenager. Like that's, everybody's just perpetually like this sort of bright-eyed, bushy-tailed like high school sophomore. Oh god, I have so much to say on that. I don't really want to go into it. Okay, lady getting it. Nice. I don't even know what this is. What is this? Okay, what? I'm saying? Why? What's the issue? I mean, obviously, Jack Allison, yeah. Obviously, this dude's like, yeah, he's not a fraud at all. Man, you write and direct a fucking play, like a rap play about one of the founding fathers. Like, shit, man. I wouldn't want to be up there singing either, even if I could. You did all that fucking work. You don't want to also be in the thing. You just for a little bit, and then you're like, yeah, I don't want to, dude. I don't want the pressure. It's like I'm the boss. This makes sense to me. Like, the dude's human, and he's like, I don't want to dance in front of the president. Maybe he wanted to give his double a shot. There's plenty of issues or reasons where you're like, yeah, I understand. It's not like you like leave the hot take cold. Just put it back in the fridge. Save it for another day. Look at this crazy guy. Dude was tripping on fucking mushrooms in space. You know those motherfuckers were. Ooh. Dude, does he grab it and start spinning? This motherfucker, he sure did. What an insane bastard. Yeah, I second what Elon says. Wow. That's incredible. Yeah. So if you want to know about tumbling in space, there's a movie by Damien Chazelle called First Man. And it's incredible. And it's about Neil Armstrong, and the dudes that went to the moon. And it's just like, there are some sequences in it that are high tension, as a Japanese person would say. High tension. Like, for real. Oh, let's put some music on here. But this thing spinning gives me like high anxiety, only because when I was a kid I wanted to go to space camp. So you try to imagine what it's like in frictionless space, and you realize that, like, if you have a thruster that boosts and starts, spinning you, it's not going to stop. And in fact, if there's any imbalance in the craft, if there's another jet propulsion or anything like that, you will increase spin into its terminal velocity, I believe, at that point, where it's like ever increasing in speed in centrifugal force, and it's like, it's terrifying. It's a death spiral. That's in Final Man, or First Final Man. That's a good album. No, First Man. Yeah, he ain't coming back, baby. He ain't coming back. Okay, we want to listen to Run the Euless. I don't even like that band. What's this sound like? Oh. Hold on. I'm gonna go get some more coffee. I'll be right back. How's that? Okay, I think it's good. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, real pro setup here. That Castle de la idiot. Oh, this coffee's making me a little toasty. Jeez Louise. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, dude. Possessed, probably. God, dude, every time anybody posts anything about music that I like, that's in like a vein of like stuff that I like, oh, this dude likes metal or something like that. Somebody always like inevitably puts some very yes. Never mind. Don't tell your mom. The babysitter's dead. Oh, there's nothing to celebrate about today. Wish I'd grasped it a lot sooner. Okay. Do people know that, like, you don't have to, like, celebrate when other people are celebrating something? You don't have to. That goes for Christmas, Yom Kippur, Passover, Easter, St. Patrick's Day. Just, you don't have to celebrate. If people feel proud about something, let them go, man. You got it. I don't know about the KKK thing. Well, no. Here's the deal. Everybody is part of a community, whether they like it or not, in a crowded earth, right? And there's going to be a lot of things that you don't like happening, right? But the famous line that everybody always touts is like, well, I will defend his right to say it to the death. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, you want you want everybody to be able to say what they want, even when it's stupid. And the old thought was, if it's stupid enough, it'll just eventually go away, which I guess is debatable. But there's another factor to this, right? There's public action and private action. So in the case, if you don't like something happening in your community, you can approach the community about it, and you yourself can do something about it. Now, there's a whole bunch of ramifications and consequences if you choose to do so. And I'm not trying to give support or reinforce any sort of illegal activity or anything like that. But one thing you can do is you can act independently or get a group of people together to act independently. I'm from a city that there was one time when I was growing up that there was a KKK rally, and they were walking through a inner city part of where I'm from in the Rust Belt. And I gotta tell you, they showed up, and so did me and a bunch of other people. Right? They haven't done that since, if you know what I'm saying. That's what you should do. Taking to Twitter about this stuff is great for, like, I guess, visibility, and you want other people to be involved. But there's a certain aspect to it where it's like, you know, you can do things about you. Again, I'm not condoning any behavior whatsoever. You can take this for what it is. You can do something about people in your community, and you can let them know directly, as opposed to letting everybody else know that you want to tell them or do something directly. You know what I'm saying? Mum's the word. Get out there and do it. Stop talking about it on Twitter if you feel like that, right? So back to this, there's nothing to celebrate. It's like, of course, sure there is. It's like, because we're you know, there's a lot of bad things that have happened from the American experiment, perhaps, but there's a lot of amazing things that have also occurred, you know. So generally, do you want to make a decision about if it's good or bad? It's like, dude, I'm pretty sure it's a pretty mixed bag. And at that point, you know, if you want to move forward with the positive stuff, let's do that instead. Like, let's not, we at some point we need to live in the future. We need to push forward into the future. We can't just keep haunting ourselves with things that our ancestors have done, and other people have done, because it's important to know about, and it's important to inform how you move forward, but you gotta keep moving forward. Man, like, you know, There's plenty of people that are way smarter than me that talk about this stuff. And by doing that, you're not pushing the past away. You're not living in denial. You simply are fighting for a better world, a better deal, right? That's it. That is it. There's no other nefarious thing going on, you know. Nice. It's true. Love Hogan, man. Brother. It is an insanely strong dude who's an entertainer, you know, looking insane and crazed like some sort of Viking. This is accurate. Is that positive, negative? I see some positives in it. You know, this guy has dedicated his life to physical fitness and imposing, you know, but he's an entertainer. You know, he's trying to bring the people some levity while in front of, he's in front of the politics, right? He's in front of the politics. The politics behind, the representation of that stuff is behind, sure. But he's in front of it. The entertainment. Like, is he propping up the flag, or is the flag propping him up where he's like leaning on it? We don't know. This is real interpretation here of the Hulk Hogan image, but dude, look at this bad motherfucker. You put any flag behind there. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. This cartoon character. 20-inch guns, brother. Talk to these 20-inch guns. What is it like? What's the temperature today? Oh, wow. Since Alan Dershowitz is trending, here's a thread of him getting absolutely demolished by Norman Finkelstein. He was humiliated so badly that afterwards he went out of his way to get Finkelstein denied tenure and fired. That sucks. But, like, yeah, so Dershowitz is a lawyer. They must have been at the same university. See, I don't know much about this, so I'm not going to even talk about it, but, you know, how hard is it to demolish a lawyer, like a defense attorney? It's not very difficult. They have to represent the most disgusting of us. I'm not going to read it. It looks like it's a long read. Yeah, the mask thing. We're still talking about it. We're still talking about it. It's still a thing. We're going to be talking about these masks for the next year. There's going to be people that just like won't put them on. So then they're easily blamable for the spread of the disease. What a misery. What just, dude, like, crazy. It's crazy. It's insane. It's a cartoon. This shit is cartoon. Well, hello, welcome to Saturday Morning Cartoons. I'm your host, Skeleton Trashbag, Fat Man. I'm a grown man with braids, weird Viking braids. My girlfriend and wife does a real good job braiding my hair. I don't braid my hair myself. I can't. I'm invalid in that way. He blew it. The buyer's remorse stories are always kick me pretty hard in the old funny bone. Yes. Fucking Kid Rock G Fuel cans. The G Fuel hat looks like a Supreme hat. Let's blow this popsicle stand. G Fuel. It looked like Joker mouths. Come on, can you get like some Photoshop skills? Like, don't use the spray paintbrush, dude. Just, oh, Super Earth. Goldilocks zone. See, that just feels like not real. Within the Goldilocks zone of the galaxy. Goldilocks zone? Dude, like, do we know the story of Goldilocks? Walking into strangers' homes, eating their porridge, their curds and whey. Is that? No, that's Little Miss Muffet. Sad and Tuffet. Yeah, Goldilocks, huh? Wasn't she eaten by the bears in the end? Wasn't that her charge? Her being a jerk? Nice, data. Dude, that's what we're doing right now. Saturday chillin'. I should steal this image and just put it. I'm going to. Hello. Alright. Everybody just saw my personal biz, but that's fine. Why is Hamilton? Somebody, if you're out there in the chat, somebody needs to explain to me like why we're talking about Hamilton again after like 6 years. I know this is the joke here, this is good, but why are we making fun of it and talking about it and calling Lin-Manuel Miranda a fraud? The guy did a popular thing, dude. What do you want? Leave dude alone. Leave dude well enough alone. Oh shit. God, I love LaBeef. Yeah, dude, he's out there. LaBeouf is out there. He's strange, but I love him. He's aging very, very bizarrely, and I love it. Also, heck of shades, dog. Look at these shades. That's a bad mother. That's right, no need to hate. Dude, LaBeef is out there. I would love to hang out with LaBeef. Like, and hang out means like I would love to chill on a sofa with that dude and smoke weed and watch a movie. Like, that would probably be the most fun ever. We wouldn't even have to talk, probably. You know, that sounds weird. I am interested in Shia LaBeouf. I've seen all of his movies, his lesser movies, the movie that he was on acid supposedly taking it the whole time, like Peanut Butter Falcon, Borg McEnroe, like all, I've seen them all. And I've watched a lot of interviews with this guy. He's, you know, a rare, weird person who was a child actor that made the leap, but kind of lost his mind in the process from like being a child actor to like a normal actor. Was at the zenith of popularity and kind of like purposely threw it all away because his better instinct said that what he was being celebrated for was bullshit, or the movies that he had been doing were, you know, not up to his artistic standard, and he wanted to do something, you know, he wanted to make important art. And you know, he had addiction issues, had a weird upbringing, and he was a born again dude, I know, for when they were shooting Fury and stuff like that, and then he's kind of chilled out, or maybe he just doesn't talk about his spirituality, but he's an interesting dude, and you watch him and it's like, it's somebody who to me is aggressively trying to re-inhabit his own personality that he like grew up, right? You have like the goofy characters he was playing, and any actor is trying to like inhabit the, you know, quote unquote the skin of another person, or an idea of a person or whatever. And he's like a pro, and he's good at acting. He is good at acting. I don't know if you know this, but he's really great with that stuff. And through all the struggles and things that he's said and done, and he's been like a, you know, a pretty flagrant sort of individual where he plagiarized another artist stuff. There's just so many weird little caveats. And he's done a lot of performance art that turns out wasn't performance art. He was just like legitimately interested in like weird outcomes. Like watching all of his films in one weekend in a theater full of people that could attend as well, like with them. And then live streaming his reaction to it. Like not the movie, just his reaction to it. Seems stupid, seems pointless. We'll see in 30 years or something like that. But also like it's really interesting to have somebody give you a glimpse into the dynamic of celebrity or famous person or even artist and stuff. It's interesting. The dude's an interesting guy, but you know, I feel like for all the bullshit that he probably has schlepped and sold for in terms of like Michael Bay movies and little product placements and stuff, it's interesting to see a guy that wants to do something more, or that wants to not be. He's aggressively trying to not be fake or sales-worthy. Like is he using is the way that I want to talk about this, that he's using his platform for his own ideas and to push things that he finds important. Like he does a really weird social theater group in like the inner cities of LA and like Compton, I think. There's at Long Beach. He's in there and it's like, yeah, he has like this, he just like bringing art to the community and stuff like that. Like the dude he's in there, man. He gets in. He gets in, and I like that. I dig that about that guy. He's an interesting person. Again, am I interested in him because he's a celebrity? Obviously, because of his experience. And because of the content that he's responsible for creating as well makes me interested. But also, like, dude, anybody who has had experiences like that, I guess, become of interest, even if they were nobody. You know, I guess there's a certain set of guiding principles that leads me to the path of Shia LaBeouf and just wanting to be like, yo, bro, let's chill, dude. He seems like unafraid. He seems he's not worried about having like a bunch of commercial success anymore, right? Like he's making all these like, you know, American Honey, Peanut Butter Falcon, and what's the Honey Boy and stuff like that. Like he's making these things in anticipation. It's like, I'm not going to get a return on this per se. Like it's going to do normally, but it's not going to be like some massive blockbuster vehicle for him to sell toys and shit from. In this day and age, when it comes to film, that's admirable, I suppose. Okay. Dude, these political entertainers, man, they need to go home. They need to like go inside and lock the door. Whoa, green? There's Ireland? America, France? European Union? Oh, that sunk it. Yeah, happy 4th of July. Dude, I saw this and I almost laid an egg. If any of you watching out there know me, I love a good time cereal. I love a good time cereal. Ain't nothing like it. Let me check these levels here real quick. Okay. I need to like raise the volume here. Alright, that's fine. Real time. God, dude, Twinkies, cereal? Whew. Damn. You know what? You know what, Katie Delaney? Retweet. You get a retweet. Because hell yeah, I want to eat Twinkie cereal too. Woo! Oh God. Horror Mountain. Look at the, oh God. The terror. See, you got somebody that can make an image like this, and this looks fine. It obviously doesn't look like that real. But like that other lady's like, I put lipstick on the founding fathers for feminism. And it was just like a witness me, you know, war boy sort of chrome spray on paint. It looked more like a Joker face to all these dudes. Yeah. If you're gonna make a thing, like, just, you know, let's get a little professional about it, okay? Oh man, for all y'all out there, this is the craziest thing. This is the craziest Twitter account. It's just a Google, probably whatever, just some algorithm that AI creates faces of people that do not exist, and then gives them this backstory based on random algorithmic information. So this is a picture that's been conjured by a computer AI that does not exist. Oh, it's bone chilling. Yeah, follow this person does not exist, dude. It's fucking crazy. It's so much fun. Oh, this imbecile. Okay, let's. Dude, I'm going Chip Wickman again because I love Chippy. Yeah, dude, Chippy. My Chippy, baby. My Chip Wicky Wick. Good morning, everybody. It's almost afternoon on the West Coast. What is it, 10:30? Yeah. Hope you're all chilling and have a nice Saturday, 4th of July. I don't know if anybody's going out or doing whatever, but yeah. Wear that mask, I guess. Don't blow your hand off. See, like, today is like, you know, in my book, you blow off fireworks, go nuts. Like, get crazy, you know? But it's like the 2 weeks prior to this that were just like explosions every day during the day at any time of the day. It's like, is it the cops? I don't think so. Is it people just like, I don't know, like sticking it to the man and everybody else in their neighborhood? Probably. What a bummer. Like, if you want to stick it to somebody, is fireworks the way? Like, I want to hear somebody who's lighting off fireworks talk about the fireworks that they hear. They're just like, yeah. But it's like, the fireworks in my neighborhood are like, it's one every like hour or 2 hours. Like, it's on a random frequency. And when it pops, it's just one, and you're like, that's it, guy? Like, you just blew off one firework at 12:45 p.m. and you're just like, oh yeah. And then you go back inside for another 2 hours and come out and just blow off another one. Like, is that enjoyable for the person lighting off fireworks? Is it teenagers? It's just, it's mind-bending to me. I don't really get it. But I want to get it. If it's some sort of like special thing in a neighborhood, like somebody let me know why, if you're a person that blows off fireworks prior to 4th of July and after in like urban areas, like, why? Is it it's for fun, but why would you blow off 1 or 3 and then go away and then come back later? Like, why wouldn't you just sit down and have a session and pop off like cray? Vaccination. Well, I guess that's fine, because everybody thinks, dude, if America comes out with a vaccine first at the hands of Bill Gates, dude, nobody's gonna take it, because they're gonna be chipping me nanomachines, because there's all these like crazy conspiracy theories about nanomachines and chips in a Bill Gates like originated vaccine. You know, what are you supposed to do? Boo! Are you listening to my music? Oh. What are you listening to? Oh, not okay. All right. It's funny. I thought I heard like this really wild like pinch harmonic. Oh, we're back to the beginning. All right. That's usually about the hour. Huh? Let's keep going a little bit. Jesus Christ, dude, I don't want to fucking see that, because that's okay. So for this sort of stuff, I don't know if they're I don't know if they're blowing deaths out of proportion or cases or whatever. I don't care, because I have a family member who is an ER nurse. I have another family member who is a doctor. Their field is not immunology or like ER or anything like that, but they're in the medical field. In the stories alone that they tell me, and this is in two different parts of the United States. One's in the Midwest, closer to the West, and then the other is the Rust Belt. And it's like the stories that they're telling me about, like, you know, 30-year-old dude that gets this. Like this guy, what they're not gonna tell you in here is like he's gonna be on oxygen for like the rest of his life from getting this thing, you know. And you want to go out and, like, you know, order a cocktail. It's just not even worth it. Like, are you really that pathetically boring that you can't stay in your house for like a year? It's like, find a way to work from home, love what you do, and just wait until we get a vaccine. Something, you know? Already the death rate is low, but like, dude, there's so many weird deteriorative effects of getting this COVID-19 thing. I have a buddy who he's on like the 90th day without, you know, being better, and he like just climbed a staircase for the first time without gasping for breath. Like, dude, even if you have a strong immunology or a strong immune system or whatever, like there are a lot of people that don't. And you know, like there's a crisis right now, but thinking about the latent effects of even asymptomatic carriers and where they get lung damage, they get like tissue organ damage. Like, what do you think that's going to lead to? A healthy life? Like, it's literally another health crisis in the making, especially for a country that doesn't have, you know, socialized medicine. People are fucking screaming about wearing masks. Like, you're talking about wearing a mask. Oh, it's frustrating. When did last Tuesday. When everyone became trans was last Tuesday. I think the second that Donald Trump was elected president, they were like, that's it. Here I am. Great. Hey, man, okay. I mean, he's just like, awesome. Free advertising. Dude, these bad motherfuckers right here. Oh. It's time to dust off your finest attire now that pubs and restaurants are open from tomorrow. Oh, but in the UK? The UK's... Yeah, dude. Whoever's running their Twitter account, I don't think it's Cleese or any of these dudes. I mean, in fact, a couple of guys are dead. Well, one guy is dead. Dude, if you're gonna call from somebody, you need to drop that person as a friend. Just kidding. That's a joke. America loves India. I don't think Americans care about India, to be honest. They definitely don't care enough to love them. I mean, there's probably like a lot, like, it's India, because they're like insane psychos with a nuclear missile. And they're beefing with Pakistan hard. They beefing. Not sure. Not sure. Whoa, sick. That's cool. Man, Ozzy, can you please just, like, repress Osmosis? Like, that'd be cool, because I really want that on record. Whoa. Yeah. And okay, so that's bad. That's bad? He's a monarch? Oh god. There's so many weird assertions that make me want to barf. Zola Jesus, billionaire. Billionaires shouldn't have fans. I'm still amazed this lady has fans, period. But yeah, sure, a billionaire shouldn't have fans. Well, a billionaire? Like, the amount of money? It's so confused. They shouldn't have fans because billionaires shouldn't exist because, okay, yeah, and if distortion of capitalism, it's this. Okay. Ooh, Mom, MILF of the month. My kind of content. Oh, Jesus. It's like gold dust. Cuban link. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, you just can just, like, you can get rid of just the first part. Like, block this, and then, yeah. 1,000%. I mean, all of them are. Pretty much all of them are. And when somebody's gonna like at least, even weird ones, people will be like, I like the weird ones. It's just, if you want to talk about fact, there you go. To make the distinction of things like that is really weird to me. And nobody wants to hear my opinion on this, so I'm going to shut up. Dang, sipping scissor in the old Plutarch Hall. In the old Parliament building. Just slurp it down. He goes, salute. What? The fucking balls on this one. I mean, sure. But, yeah, okay. She must be presumed innocent. No. Presumed innocent? Isn't the reason that she was hooked up by the FBI because she was running from, I mean, like, not to sound like a cop, but I mean, if you run as a white lady, that's a strong indicator of guilt, maybe, perhaps. I mean, if you're a person of color and you run, that's a strong indicator that you want to live. You know, but when the FBI is hunting you down, you've messed up. You've gone. You're right. You are innocent, but that's the whole thing, is that you have to then submit to the law for further examination. So the whole idea of presuming her innocent of the charges is one brought about by like 7 other cases prior over the last decade and a half. Like since 2006. I think maybe, yeah, that lady in Miami who broke this, who even got people interested in this, like, it was like 2006, 2007? Oh man, so weird. I love this though, yeah, because it's like, what? Oh. Left or right? You know what I never see in people commenting on these things is neither. Whoa! Oh, damn. The schooner is a sailboat, stupid head. Oh my god, this Jack Allison guy is going in on Hamilton. So he doesn't like musicals, dude. Leave it a fucking alone. It's a musical. It's popular. Dude, High School the Music, like, they're all trash. How is anybody surprised by this stuff? Like, the bar for this, for you know, public entertainment like that is just, like, very low. People are watching Orange County Housewives and, like, Top Chef marathons. What? You think they want Shakespeare? Like, they should, but unfortunately, you know, low-hanging fruit, man. Get mad at somebody for making something popular. It's like, dog, I don't have to tell you. I mean, yeah, it sucks. I agree it blows. But what in the heck? Okay, I'm gonna scroll back up. That's gonna be the last thing I say, and then I'll leave. Okay, this, we go Omegle. I don't know if it's real or not, but it says death to the USA, and then you have a bunch of Middle Eastern looking kids like partying in their Saudi Arabia dorm or something like that. And it's like, you know, this guy's like, fuck today. Even if it's real, it's like, sure, people have different opinions out there, and they're not very favorable of, you know, the way that the U.S. has policed the world and committed weird atrocities and also managed to stay on top after World War II. So, dude, it's pathetic King of the Hill struggle. And, like, people get really angry about it. Like, are you that... What are you gonna do? I mean, I didn't get out there and do it. You know, my daddy's not George Bush Sr. People are fragile. You can't say that. It's like, dude, are you that sort of, are you that unconfident? You feel that inferior? Are you that, like, you know, is your argument that weak that, like, something like that could razz you? Like, people, like, do that. President Trump was like, they shouldn't burn the American flag. It's like, why? Because it stands for something. It does for you. And that's beautiful, right? Keep it up. But somebody else is not too happy, you know what I mean, about it. And you are secure, about what your opinions are about this stuff. So what does it matter what somebody else says about it? Well, they can't say it. It's like, why? Are you scared it's true? You know it's not true. Or you don't know it's not true, and then you're like, oh, wait a minute. It's one of those things, man. It's like, just have a bit of confidence, dude. Everybody's just so scared. Saying the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing. It's like, if you're doing what you think is right, fear is not even available. Because if you know why you're doing something or why you're saying something, that's all that matters. I mean, look at these Trump people. That's the way they operate, kind of. But you can tell there's a little bit of because they get so upset when you don't agree with them. It's like if somebody was like, I love Trump, and then somebody's like, no, you don't. He sucks. Like, if you were confident, you would go, okay, you don't like him. I do. Right? There it is. That's the end of it. Now, are you an idiot for liking that guy? Yes, of course. But if you're confident in being an idiot, dude, you can't buy security like that. That's really just have some confidence. There's free therapy for everybody. Just have some confidence. That's it. That's it, babies. All right. Well, it was lovely spending this Saturday with you, and we'll do it again, going through the news. A guided conversation monologue by the random algorithms of my Twitter feed. Peace and love.